Hello, I'm Christine Sanchez from Wallonia in Belgium, and I'm participating to this meeting because I'm very interested in ProSilva silviculture. I work in an independent association which works on forest management, and we work a lot on training foresters in the field. And so I'm very interested to come to this international meeting to exchange with professionals on ProSilva issues and to be able to see forests that I'm not able to see in my country. And so it's very rich and very interesting.
From Scotland in the UK. My role is threefold. I'm a silvicultural researcher. I'm the chair of the British group associated to ProSilva, and I'm also a forest owner. My interest in close to nature forestry is because of our forest history in Britain. We have a lot of single species stands which, while they provide valuable timber for the industry, they don't necessarily meet all the multifunctional objectives of modern forest management. And I'm interested to see how we can use the techniques of close to nature forestry to develop our simple forests in Britain into something more capable of meeting the objectives of modern society, to providing environmental and social objectives as well as meeting the requirements of the timber producing industry. So to come to a place like this and to see multifunctional forestry in practice is interesting, and we get ideas that we can then take back home and apply in our own forests.
My name is Yuri Diaci. I come from Ljubljana, Slovenia. I'm professor of silviculture. I'm advocating close to nature silviculture. This is the main approach of managing forest in Slovenia. We manage forest without any clear cuts, and in this way we can preserve healthy forest for the future. And I enjoyed this meeting in Weimar, Germany. I had possibility to exchange a lot of ideas with my colleagues from all around Europe.
So my name is Pavel Bednář. I come from the Czech Republic. Right now I am working as a researcher at the Forestry Research Institution. I am a member of ProSilva Bohemica for approximately 10 years. I would say that especially right now in the Czech Republic, the ProSilva principles start to be a more and more suitable option for forest management, under we see that even aged forestry is in the Czech Republic today under disturbance regime. We see that it's collapsing. So I guess that ProSilva principles should be spread out through the Czech Republic much intensively and much faster. If I could say some brief words about this ProSilva Europa annual meeting organized here in Germany, I would very appreciate what colleagues here in Germany are doing, especially their long time conversion of pure Norway spruce stands, what we saw in Eibenstock, and I think it's a really great example not only for the Czech or German foresters, but for all foresters throughout the whole Europe.
My name is Liam Byrne. I'm from County Wicklow in Ireland. I am a committee member of ProSilva Ireland. My profession is a forestry woodland contractor. It's a family business for generations. I believe in the ProSilva principles. We come from a country dominated by plantation forestry, but I see the principles of ProSilva able to deliver multiple benefits of the forest, including recreation, conservation, timber production, rather than segregating different woodlands for different uses. The experience of ProSilva Europe has been invaluable to us in Ireland. We established ProSilva Ireland 20 years ago with no experience of close to nature forest management, and our European experience that we have learned from our colleagues in ProSilva Europe has been invaluable to us, just like this meeting here in Germany, and we've made many friends and gained much experience.
I am Massimo Stroppa and I come from Italy. I'm vice president of ProSilva Italy that we founded in 1996. I am the director of Forest Service in Friuli Venezia Giulia region, and we think that ProSilva principles are very important to manage the forest also in Italy. And we think that to promote the exchange with other countries, like here in Germany, is very important to see how in other countries they can manage the forest and change also the management from the spruce stained to mixed forest is able to arrive also for the climate change and the other functional of forest.
Yes, I am Marc-Étienne Wilhelm. I belong to the ProSilva group in France, which was created in 1991, and I am part of the committee of ProSilva France, and I work in the National Forest Office in the eastern France in the region of Alsace. My work is as a silvicultural trainer to teach the members of the National Office silviculture. I try in that duty to bring them some ideas of close to nature silviculture, of multifunctional forest, where we try to make nice trees which are nice to see in the landscape, which brings money for the owner and for the society, and also which can host all the biodiversity that has the right to exist in the forest. So it is a difficult duty because you have to harmonize contradictory aims that are production and protection and social. But I do this since the 25 years. It's a great job, and I'm happy to see that the ideas of ProSilva are spreading over France in private forests and also in public forests. And France is a great forest country with a lot of oak trees, which is one of the most difficult species to have continuous converged forest. And I think we are now, after 20 years experience, we now have built a model where we can say it is possible also to have oak trees in a continuous covered forest.
So my name is Manfred Schölch. I'm coming from Bavaria, and I'm leading the Bavarian section of the ANW. This means it's the Bavarian section of ProSilva. The question is, why do we do that? Is that a type of forestry very special, or is it regular forestry? And if you take a close look to forestry, we have to state that the research and the state forest practices are focused on reducing costs. But this is not enough in a forest. The forest has a great variety, and there are a lot of private forest owners from cities, from private persons. They want more of their forest than just reducing the cost. And this is providing ProSilva. The ProSilva is an assembly of people being interested in a high, valuable forest. So we appreciate the chance to learn from other countries how to deal with forests, how to look on forests, how to utilize forests, how to understand forests. And there is no other association in Europe than ProSilva. So ProSilva is a bridge from private forest owners to the forest. And we appreciate the meeting like this meeting in 2018 here in Thuringia. So we have learned the specialties of Thuringia. We have learned how they deal with the question of producing services of the forest, not only focused on timber, but also on the landscape, on clear water, on biodiversity. And it was a great meeting with people from 18 countries in Europe, even though with members from abroad, from Canada, from Brazil, for example. And it's a great chance for exchanging opinions, for discussion and finding common guidelines. And one of the most important guidelines is no clear cut in the forest. This is quite unnatural. It is rather natural to look for single tree selection strategies. And this to study is a high challenge. So we appreciate that we can talk together in the Society of ProSilva.